Okay, we'll try and actually land it this time.
You did well enough on your takeoff. Now let's cover the vertical landing. There are several things to keep in mind, so please pay attention. First of all, the weight. Just like with takeoff, your aircraft's weight cannot exceed 20,500 pounds to conduct a vertical landing, or VL. Since in most combat missions you will carry enough ordnance to get you over this weight limit to prohibit a vertical takeoff, before you commence your approach, you will need to ensure you are below this weight by dumping or burning fuel, jettisoning or expending ordnance, or some combination of the two. If your aircraft exceeds this weight by as much as 4,000 pounds, you may conduct a rolling vertical landing, or RVL, as fast as 70 knots at touchdown, in order to augment your engine power with lift generated by the Harrier's wings. Weight won't be a factor during this sortie, but you have to always keep it in mind during normal recoveries, especially when coming back to the ship, where an RVL is not an option. Second, VLs and RVLs may be conducted from the standard pattern or a straight in, but use a decelerating transition into jet-mode flight. In a way, this is a reverse of what you just did in the accelerating transition, except that you won't have a positive check that you have the performance you need until you're in jet-mode flight, after your wings have stalled and it could be too late. You'll perform the before landing checklist and then aim to arrive at the key, which is located approximately half a nautical mile or 3,500 feet from your designated landing spot at an altitude of approximately 325 feet AGL. The key places the landing spot on your HUD pitch ladder 5 degrees below the horizon. Once you reach the key, you will set a correct attitude by placing the witch's hat on the horizon and moving the nozzles to hover stop position between 81 and 83 degrees. After that, you will maintain a shallow glide slope of 3 degrees to arrive over and slightly offset, or abeam, the landing site. Then, maintaining altitude of at least 150 feet AGL and a speed below 30 knots, you will cross over to the landing site and enter hover. Finally, you will commence the vertical landing from the hover at around 50 feet AGL. You will find a list of required actions in the kneeboard. When ready, turn towards waypoint 2. It is located at the position of the key, 3,500 feet from the landing spot.
Caution.
Alright, when ready, exit orbit and fly toward waypoint 2. Do not exceed 300 knots indicated.
Thank God that dickhead shut up. I have no idea what he was talking about, and he was supposed to be teaching us how to put this thing on the ground. He must have got tired and went for a wank. Hello, welcome to my video showing DCS. It doesn't really show DCS that well because the aspect ratio, resolution and sound all suck. But please join me as I participate in a tutorial mission which covers the vertical landing. It's a very good simulator because the physics are spot on, and the sound and graphics are brilliant, and all the buttons and switches in the cockpit are clickable or switchable or pressable and are all simulated and work with their relevant systems, which are all fully implemented realistically. I won't show any of that here, since I have no idea about any of that and the tutorials suck. And I haven't yet read the 532-page manual. So for now I'm just practicing landings. I am particularly intrigued about the AV-8B, or better known as the Harrier. It has short takeoff and vertical landing capabilities, as well as being able to carry a broad range of ordnance and so can deal with both air and ground targets. The short and vertical landings I find are particularly mesmerizing to watch and are satisfying to achieve. I also like its hover capabilities, albeit seldom used nor can be for more than a minute at most. The Harrier originally began development in the 1960s by the British after nearly getting whooped on all fronts. Anyway, somehow, then the British used this aircraft in conjunction with many well-trained British plebs to conquer the Falklands, which is somewhere on the other side of the planet, and apparently it's just some small derelict island just off the coast of Argentina. This particularly caught the attention of the Americans. Of course, the Americans are really interested in good freedom-spreading things, and since they have not yet made superior mobile weapons of mass freedom destruction, so arranged to acquire this aircraft. They made about 17 reiterations of the Harrier aircraft in about 1/10 the time the British took to make it, apparently making it less of a complete fucking death trap. With it being regarded now as less of a nightmare to behold and more as something one could do something with, and with sponsorship from Top Gun, the Yanks quickly realized it was still a piece of shit and sold it willy-nilly to whomever country that wanted it. Strangely, most countries in the world bought many and hilariously are still in service to this day. Anyway, enough ramble, enjoy.
Oh, power poles. Better watch out for them. Yeah, they're laughing about this. Rocket. Oh shit. Yeah! Landed! Woohoo! Not sure if I run, but this is very functional.
And now stay tuned for PTSD resistance.
Marines blockade. Literally just off that road. Yeah. Full speed to the center.
Out. 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 Out.
Alright, we will start with the landing checklist. It is the same for all landing methods. Reduce your speed to below 250 knots. Once below 250 knots, lower your landing gear. Enter VSTOL master mode.
Oh, I think I broke it. We can quit. A GG. What's this? Failure, missed an ender. Okay. Whew! That's so hard.